Guys, can you hear me, guys? Please let me know in the chat box. Am I audible? Am I audible? Please let me know. Okay, fine. We can start the session within a few minutes. Okay. Please wait. Guys, am I audible? Please let me know. We can start the session now. Please message me in chat box, guys. Am I audible? Okay, fine. Okay, guys. Yesterday we have discussed about time and space complexity. Space complexity. I hope you all are have a clear idea about this one. Guys, let me know if you have any doubts, queries about this one, time and space complexity. Guys, when you have implemented any problem with some brute force approach, let's suppose you have implemented a brute force approach with the O of n. Okay, okay, we'll do that. Okay. Okay, guys. Guys, we have to remember one thing when you try to find out the time complexity and space complexity. One thing you have to remember, when there is a input size is increases, input size is increases, input size increases, how the other things is going to be other things like running time is increasing or not. Increasing or not? Next time, extra space increasing or not? These two things is very important, guys. If you understand these things, like when there is a input size is increasing, that means if running space, running time or the extra space we are using, that is also increasing or constant. Based on that one, we can calculate the time and space complexity, guys. Okay, guys. The space complexity means same as time complexity, guys. Let's suppose there is a for loop int I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Guys, here let's suppose I have given a one array size of n and I want to find out the summation of the all the elements. Here I have taken only sum equal to 0. If I do like this, sum equal to sum plus array of I. Guys, what here I am doing? I am taking the one for loop. Here let's check, for loop is going to be run in n times. So here the time complexity will be O of n, because it is going to be run in a O of n. But here check, guys, when input size increases, are we using any extra space here? First tell me, what are the space items we are using here? We are using sum and array, right? Array is input is, sum is only one constant number, so O of n. Here if size of the array, let's suppose here n value 100, input size is 100. What will be the space complexity, guys? Here space complexity, extra space we are using is sum, right? Sum is always constant, O of one time, not changing. Here suppose input size is 1000. What will be happen for the space? Are we using any extra space when input size increasing? No. So that's why is a constant time. If you use 10,000 also, we are going to be use an extra space here. No, that's why space complexity is O of 1. Guys, understand, here 1 million also space will be same. 1 billion also space will be same. Guys, understand the here why I have taken space complexity is constant O of 1. Guys, I hope you understand. Fine. Okay. Here let's suppose here there is a one for loop. Here I have a one array is there, array 1 with the size of n. Okay, guys. Here int I equal to 0, I less than or I plus plus. Guys, have to copy the all elements of the array 1 to the new array. So I have to create the new array with the size of array n. Array 1 size, right? So new array size will be n. Let's suppose here array 1 of, sorry, new array of I equal to array of. Guys, what will happen, guys? Here what will be the time complexity? This is only one for loop, so here time will be open. What will be the space complexity, guys? Space complexity, guys, here taken, here they have given a one array of 1, but I want to copy the elements to the new array. So for suppose here input size n, let's suppose here 100. What happened to the space, guys? What happened to space? Here I have to create the new array with same size of this n. Guys, understand? Here also space I have to create O of 100 times. Understand, guys? If suppose 1 million, here also new array size will be 1 million. Here it is a 10,000, sorry, 1 billion. It is also space also 1 billion. Guys, check when input size is increasing, space also, extra space we are using also increasing. At what proportion it is increasing? It is increasing to 100 times. The same times also it is increased to 100. It is 1 million. Input is a 1 million. That time space also 1 million. Extra space 1 billion for input size. Extra space also 1 billion. So we can call it as a, this is a linear relationship. So when n is incrementing at the same way, extra space also increasing. So that's why linear space is O of n, space complexity is O of n. Guys, understand this one? Guys, understand? I hope you clear this. Yes. Okay, guys. Guys, in this case, let's suppose I have a one input array with the size n. I want to create a one matrix with size of n by n. Size of n by n. Guys, check this one. Let's suppose here I need to add every element input to the matrix of the elements. Guys, what I have to do is, let's suppose here I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. In this case, just matrix of I equal to, let's suppose input of n, input of I. Guys, what will be the time complexity for this one? This is only one for loop. So O of n. What happened to the space, guys? Let's suppose here input size is 10. What will be the extra matrix space, guys? Here space will be 100. Let's suppose n value input size 100. What will happen to the space? 10,000. Guys, understand this one? So when input size increasing n, but space is going to be increasing here n square. So that's why here space complexity is O of n square. Guys, understand this one? Guys, while calculating the space complexity or time complexity, you have to remember only one thing, guys. If you want to find the time complexity means how many times it is going to run. This is only important thing. Second thing is, if input size increases, what happened to the other thing? Like if input size increases, runtime, we have to check runtime is increasing or not, or runtime is constant. We have to check this one. When input size is increasing, if suppose runtime is increasing, the base, how much proportion is going to be increased? Let's suppose only linear time we have to take it as the O of n, or otherwise O of n square, like that. If input size also increasing but running time is a constant, what will happen in this time? Time complexity is O of 1. Let's understand this one. The same way also space complexity. If input size increases, we have to check here two things. Extra space we are taking. Extra space. Whether it is increasing or extra space is same. Guys, understand this one? This is all about time and space complexity, guys. Okay, guys. Now comes to the first topic. How to solve a problem. How to solve any problem. Any problem. When you have seen a problem, what you have to do? First thing, guys, let's suppose if you want to eat like chicken biryani, what are the steps you are going to be follow, guys? Guys, please let me know. If two methods we are calling. Sorry, sir. Kiruba, I didn't understand. That means one function inside for loop like that, or yes, you have to check how those are going to be. Finally, you have to take one going inside, or otherwise it's a parallel like O of n plus O of n or O of n into n. You have to check based on this one. Yes, understand. Guys, okay, leave about this. Guys, if you want to eat a biryani, chicken biryani, what are the steps you have to follow, guys? Let's suppose you are in a room. What you have to do? What you are in a room, guys? What you have to do if you want to chicken biryani? What are the steps you are going to follow? Let's suppose first you have to decide two things, guys. I have to cook myself, or so go to hotel, right, guys? Okay, I am talking about this one now. Go to hotel. If you decide want to go to hotel, if you want to eat a biryani, if you want to go to a hotel, what you have to do? What you have to do next thing? You have to check how much money you have. How much money you have, right, guys? Right, guys? If you don't have a money, let's suppose you don't have a money, what will you do, guys? Let's suppose maybe you cook at home something. But if you have a money, what will you do? You are going to be decide whether you have which hotel you have to go, right? Which hotel you have to choose hotel. Then also what you have to do? There are the two options. What are the two options? Is my money is sufficient or not? Suppose yes, I have to go for the your selected hotel. If suppose I have a money but that not sufficient, then what you will go? You will go which is cheaper, which is cheaper, right, guys? So here what I am doing, guys, this is called as a algorithm, guys. This is called as a algorithm, guys. So first of all, you have to decide. You have to when you have seen a problem statement. When you seen any problem statement, you should not directly write in the IDA, guys. You should not IDA. First of all, what you have to do? You have to take pen and paper. You have to write a algorithm, suitable algorithm. Suitable algorithm. Guys, how you know which algorithm is suitable to solve the problem? Which algorithm? Guys, in every problem statement, there is some keywords. There is some keywords. Let's suppose one question like, let's suppose there is given a steps. You have to use only 1 and 2 steps. What are the possible way to reach the 10 step? Let's suppose if you ask like that, what you have to do? You have to check what are the keyword here. When you see the here possibility, you have to go for backtracing. Guys, no need to worry, guys. I'm going to be explain these all the things. Let's suppose in the problem statement, if it has like reverse something. Let's suppose that problem statement consists of the reverse. That means you have to use 2 pointers. You have to use 2 pointers. Guys, no need to worry about the back tracing 2 pointers. Everything I'm going to be explained. I'm just telling you that what is the first step you have to take. Okay, guys, no, if you don't know about 2 pointers, back tracing, anything, no need to worry. I'm going to explain these things later. Let's suppose in the problem statement as given as like sorted array. Sorted array. What you have to do, guys? You have to choose binary search. Binary search methods. Guys, in this way, when you check the problem, you have to choose the best possible algorithm. What you have to do, guys, after that? Second step is you have to implement the algorithm. Guys, these things seems like a boring, but these are very important because in a real-time, real-world programming, if you get into an application development role, if nobody go to directly IDE and implement the what they want, they have to do, they will take a pen and paper, they will implement the one algorithm, and they made a lot of changes on that. Then only after, when they think it is the best optimized solution, then only they will going to implement that in a IDE, guys. Just understand this one. What will happen, guys, when you write down, when you implement the algorithm in a pen and paper, in a notepad, what will happen, guys? Usually you have to remember one thing. When you see the problem, the first idea you will get, that will be mostly brute force algorithm. Brute force algorithm. Guys, what is mean by brute force, guys? Brute force means not optimized solution. Not optimized solution. So what you have to do, if you see your algorithm implementation, you may find different other techniques also. In this way, you are going to optimize the brute force. Guys, understand how you have to do? When you see the any problem statement, you have to check what are the keywords it has. Let's suppose he has given a some find a anagram. Let's suppose what you have to do. You have to check what is mean by anagram. You have to use 2 pointers there. I will tell you later how to do that one, everything. So after that, what you have to do? You have to implement that one. Implement the algorithm. So you have to write down the one algorithm. Then that is the, actually we call it as a brute force algorithm. You have to try where, what are the parts I can need to improve the things. In this way, you are going to be optimize the solution. Guys, understand? Guys, if you are a fresher and you are giving the interview, that time when you write any brute force algorithm in a notepad, you have to check with the examiner. At that time only, examiner may give you some hints where you have to improve. In that way, you may instead of the waste of your time, interviewer give them better, much optimized solution hints. So in this way also, you will be implement more optimized solutions. Guys, understand that one? Guys, first thing, we have to do one thing, that is implementation of the algorithm. So every algorithm you have to write these type of steps. Let's suppose I will give you one example. Let's suppose they have given us some variables. Let's suppose int a and b. He may ask you to implement the multiplication of these two things. Yeah, I'm going to be explain these things later. Let me finish this thing. I'm going to explain other things as well. Later, while I'm going to be explain about arrays and strings, I will cover everything, guys. You no need to worry. I'm going to be solve around like a 120 problems with a more than a 30 to 40 patterns. Those patterns is enough to solve any question. No need to worry. You can easily clear any interview round, guys. Hello. Guys, sorry guys. Okay, how to find the keywords in the question? I will tell you while solving the questions one by one. I am going to tell you what are the keyword in this question. First, I am going to be solve a number of questions in arrays, right? I am using the different patterns. Then when it comes to the strings, we have to follow the same patterns. So you will automatically understand which pattern I supposed to follow because by the given keyword in that question. No need to worry. I will help you to understand. You will easily find the keywords. Okay, guys. Let's suppose here they have given an input as A, B. They ask you to implement the multiplication of these two. Multiplication of these two. What are the steps? How to do this, guys? Multiplication of but they have given without using multiplier operators. Guys, what you have to do in this case? You have to think about this. Guys, understand this one. Let's suppose they have given a one question like int AB. They want to give the solution with the multiplication of A and B, but without using the multiplier, this operator. What you have to do in this case? You have to implement the algorithm. How we are going to be implement the algorithm? Let's suppose you have to think like what does it mean A into B? Let's suppose here 2 into 3 means what does it mean 2 into 3? Means we have to add 2 to the 3 times. Guys, understand? Guys, understand? Here instead of the multiplication, what does it mean? We have to add 2 to 3 times. 2 plus 2 plus 2. What does it mean? 6. What is 2 into 3? 6. Guys, understand this one? So in this way, you have to implement the algorithm first. You have to note it down the pen and paper. First, you have to understand without multiplier, what are the other possibilities I can do that to solve get the exact output. Guys, understand? So how we are going to be implement this one? Let's suppose here we have to take like this. Guys, understand this one? Here, let's suppose multi equal to, I will take as a 0. So here, mul equal to mul plus 2. Guys, understand how I have implemented? Before what I have done before going to be actual implementation? I have tried to implement the algorithm by using pen and paper. I try to think what are the other possibilities I have to achieve this problem. Guys, in this way you have to think. Once you think about the algorithm, everything, after that you have to go for the actual implementation. Guys, I hope you understand what is the importance of the algorithms here. You have to when you want to implement when you want to implement any actual solution for any question, you have to write it down the particular algorithm. So then only you have to implement actual implementation from this algorithm. Guys, understand this one? Okay, guys, fine. This is the very basic thing, guys. Guys, if you anybody knows like how to if you anybody is really poor at programming, you have to follow this approach, guys. At least initially, at least 10 to 15 days, you have to follow this approach. Then after that, once you feel you are comfortable, you can directly implement the actual solution. Then you can try. This is where if you don't have exam, but if you want to learn by yourself, you can do. But in a actual examination scenario, you don't do this one. You have to direct first. You have to implement in algorithm. Then after that algorithm, you have to write a actual code. You have to do this. Guys, understand? I hope you clear, guys. Okay, guys. Guys, I'm going to be start with arrays now. Arrays is very basic data structure, guys. This is very basic data structures. Guys, already you know why we are going to be use arrays. Why arrays? We have already variables. Let's suppose int A, int B. There is already variables there. But why we need arrays? The problem with the variables is when there is a multiple or more number of homogeneous elements, homogeneous things, that time if you use the variables, it may take more time, and to store everything will be different places, not a possible, guys. In a real world, if you write, let's suppose there are a students of 100 students in a classroom. If you want to store, if you want to give every student name as a variable, what will happen, guys, in the class? Let's suppose you have to write it down 100 lines for the 100 student names. Right, guys? Instead of what we can do, we can already check this, all the students names, all the homogeneous elements. That means these are all the strings, all represent the same thing. What are these? All the represent student name. So I am going to be implement student name equal to new student of 100. So what does it mean, guys? Guys, you can see here, if you give the 100 names, instead of this one, we can give everything in a single line. Guys, understand this one? That's why we came for the arrays. We have some limitations with the variables. We have some limitations here. So that's why we are using here arrays. Arrays means only homogeneous elements. Only homogeneous elements. Let's suppose I have created a one array, int array equal to with size of 10. Let's suppose here 10. Guys, can I add here my name? Let's suppose my name is Rajesh. Can I add here? Guys, I have created a int array, but I'm trying to store a one string in a array, so it's not possible. Why? Because we have declared a one array with the only int type, only integer type. So what is going to be accept this array? This will accept only which type we have created. Here we have created int type. Int type. That is only it is going to be accept. Guys, you can understand why homogeneous is going to be accept. That's why we are creating the arrays, guys. If you want to give other than this int type, it will give the error. Guys, understand this one? I hope you clear, guys. Guys, these are the basics of arrays, guys. Guys, here in arrays, we have to remember, we have to most frequently use some methods, guys. What does it mean? Let's suppose I have given an array dot length. What does it mean? It gives the array size. It gives the array size. Guys, remember this one, guys. We are going to be used the most frequently. This one we are going to be used array dot length. Guys, understand this one? What are the other things we are going to be used in arrays? In arrays, if you want to store the element, what we have to use? Array of I equal to that value. The caret we are going to be used in a strings. Say not here. That is a string method, not a array method. Guys, second thing, if you want to get the element, how we are trying to get? Let's suppose I want to get one value in C equal to array of I. In this way, we are going to be get the element. Guys, understand? Array of I. What does it mean here, I, guys? I means index. Guys, how array is going to be stored the values? Let's suppose I have created a one array with size of, let's suppose with size of 5. What will happen, guys? Initially, array is going to be created with 5 spaces. Guys, understand this one? Initially, when is going to be, it is not only about Java, guys. Even C++ also, either in JavaScript also, Python also. This concept is same, guys. Array, when we going to be create the array, the empty array is going to be created like this. Here we have given a size, right? So that many spaces is going to be created. Guys, you have to remember here one thing. Most important thing is array index always starts with 0. Array index starts with 0. Then what will be the last index, guys? What will be the last index? N minus 1 is the last index. Guys, you have to remember these things, guys. Array index is always start with the 0 and last index will be the n minus 1. Okay, that's why here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But what is the actual size, guys? 5. That's why the last element index n minus 1. That means 5 minus 1. That means 4. Guys, understand this one? Guys, when we create an array, what will happen, guys? So what type? Initially, we have given a size 5. The 5 empty spaces will be created. Here, what the value will be? For example, it is a int type, right? So what are the default value of the int type? 0. So it is going to be create the empty array with the zeros. Guys, just I want to know how many members knows only C, who don't know Java. Please let me know, guys. In the chat box, please let me know. Please let me know, guys. Please message me who don't know Java. How many people? At least 5 people, more than 5 people. Guys, my suggestion is you have to learn Java, guys. Here in YouTube, you can check for one channel called Durgasoft, guys. Durgasoft Java. Here you can see the free Java tutorial playlist. I can say this is the best one, guys. Even if you pay for the 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs also, you won't get this much content. Guys, try to, if you have a time, if you want to learn Java, this is the best one. If you don't know anything about, just try to learn. If you know Java also, if you want, if you know only C also, it is fine, you can easily learn Java. Guys, at least try to learn the fundamentals, like how Java syntax will be, how the for loop will work, how the print statement would be. At least you have to learn from this, guys. Guys, there is a language fundamentals, you can see. At least it is a, I think 16 parts. Every part is an average 1 hour. Take your time and try to watch these videos and try to learn this one, guys. Guys, nowadays nobody using C, guys. If you really want to go for the embedded engineering like that, then only mostly they will use C. In a software industry, mostly using Java or JavaScript or Python. Even C++ also very less. So if you learn Java, if you know Java, you will have a ahead of the other students, guys. So that's why I'm always telling you that learn at least Java. If you know Java, you can learn anything very easily. Okay, guys, fine. Okay, guys. So here you have to remember one thing. Array index is always start with 0. No, it's not a compulsory, guys. In the 203 videos, every video in average 1 hour, it means you have to watch 200 hours. That is not needed. Just learn the fundamentals. After that, you can learn by your own if you have a time. No need to go for like watch first 16 videos there, right? I told you those are enough. Okay, I am going to explain those also. No need to worry, Kiruba. Okay. Array index is for start with the 0 and ends with the n minus 1. Guys, what will be the values like indexes? Initially start with 0. What will be the next index, guys? 1. What will be the next index? 2. Always incremented by 1. In same way, n minus 2. These are the indexes, guys. Guys, in any array, indexes are always same. Indexes is always same. Maybe values may variable, like may change. Let's suppose I have created a one array, guys, like this. Here the value 8 4 3 5 7 0 1 2 3 4. Guys, what are these values, guys? These are indexes. This is the 0 index, 1 2 3 4 index, guys. And tell me the what is the size of this array? What is the size of this array? How you are going to be get the size? Array dot length. Guys, I am not using the method, guys. I am just giving the one variable, array dot length. This is the final variable in an array. Array dot length. It will give the array size. Array size. Array size. Guys, wait. Guys, understand this one? These are the indexes. Bro, it is Sriram. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Bro, don't do anything, bro. Okay, guys. These are the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are indexes. What are these things, guys? These are the values. So, what is the value of 0 index value, guys? 8. First one, First index value is 4. Second index will be 3. Third index will be 5. And fourth index will be 7. Guys, understand this one? How we have to check this one? Guys, you have to remember one thing is, here we can change the values here. Values we can change. We can change the values, but these indexes we can't change. We can't change the indexes. Guys, these are fixes. These are fixed. These indexes are fixed, but these values only we are going to be changed. Let's suppose there is a one array. One array. Initially, I have given the values like this: -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Now I want to change the values to 1. How to do that one? I have to take a one for loop. I have to start with 0. Why I am going to start with 0, guys? Here array index is start with 0. That's why I am taking the I value is 0. Next, up to at what level? Up to how many times I want to rotate this array, guys? I mean, I want to check these values until the end of the array size. Guys, understand this one? I have taken a I plus plus. Why I have taken here I plus plus? Because here the index is always incremented by 1. First one 0, next one 1, the next one 2, like that. So that's why I have taken here I plus plus. Guys, understand this one? This is the very basic thing, guys. In arrays, most of the array problems we are going to be use this thing only. Here I value 0. Why we are taking the 0? Because index is starting with the 0. Why we have taken array length only? How many times we want to rotate? Check the elements up to end of this array. That's why we have to take an array dot length. Here why we have taken I plus plus, guys? The reason is every element is incremented by only 1. So that's why we have taken a plus plus. This is the basic thing, guys. Okay, if you want to print the elements, for example, I want to print the elements. Let's suppose this is the array. What will happen if I give it as a I here? Yes, what will happen, guys? Initially, I value will be 0. It is going to be check here. What will happen in this case? What is the I value, guys, here? 0. I less than array dot length. What is the length here? 5. Then what will come? Is it true? It will come here. What will happen here? It is going to be print this one. What is this one, guys? Array of I. What is the I value? 0. What is the 0th index value? What is the 0th index value, guys? -1. -1. Guys, understand this one? Okay. What will happen after its end of it comes to the end of this for loop? It will comes here. It will comes to here. It is going to be increment. Now what will happen to I value? Initially I value 0. Now increment by 1. Now I value is 1. And it comes to here 1 less than 5 is true. It comes to here. It is going to be check array of 1. What is the array of 1? Is -2. Like that it will happen until the last element. Guys, understand this one? Guys, these are the very basics. Most of the people know about this. Why I'm telling? Because I don't want to miss any single thing, guys. That's why I'm going to be explain this one. I hope you understand this one. How the values is going to be stored, how the values is going to be print. Okay, guys. Let's solve the real questions from now. Let's suppose Okay, guys. Let's solve the some questions. Okay, guys. Let's suppose they have given a one array. They have given 1, 2, 3, 7, 4. If you want to summation of the all the elements, okay, let's leave about this one. Just I want to find the array size. Array size. Array size. Initially, they have given only 5 elements. Want to check the array size. How to check this, guys? Yeah, instead of the array length, we have a other things to do. Usually in C, how we are going to be do? I'm going to tell this one. We have to take one separate variable to size, find the length of the one. So that's why I'm taking as this value as a count. So I am taking as a for loop here. I am going to be start the I with 0 because index is 0. And until up to what? And what value, how many times I am going to be run? I have taken is a n value is a 5, right? So I value I have taken I less than n, I plus plus. Guys, every basic thing while we are going to be implement the medium level questions, these every basic question, basic patterns will be helpful, guys. If you know the basic pattern, then only you can solve easily the bigger problem like medium level and hard level. If you don't know the basics, you are not going to be solve any medium level and hard level questions, guys. That's why basics are the very important. Okay, guys. What will happen, guys? Now, what have to take? Every time when comes to I value incrementing, when it comes to here, I want to increment the count. Guys, we have to do like that only. Guys, understand how I'm doing? Initially, count value is 0. When it comes to I value 0, that means here, it will come inside this one. So now it count value is 1. And again, it's going to be increment. It will comes to here. So again, it is going to be increment. When it comes to here, again, it's going to be increment. When comes to this one, it's going to be incremented. When comes to this one, it's going to be increment. So finally, when you print this one, it gives the size value. Guys, understand how I am doing? Guys, instead of the array dot length, in a C, we don't have a array dot length. Right, guys? So how they are going to be find the size of the array? They have to do like this. This is the very basic, guys. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Guys, you guys might know about these the basics. But these basics only fundamentals for the important for the solve the bigger problems. Guys, there is a one array given size. Let's suppose 4, 3, -1, 0, 7. Yes, we can do, yes, we can do like that also. Guys, I want to find the sum of the array, guys. Sum of this array. Guys, what you have to do that? How I have to implement? I have to find the sum of the array. First thing I have to implement the algorithm. Right, guys? How I am going to implement the algorithm? First, I will take a one variable with a sum. I will take as a 0. Next thing, I am going to be iterate the entire array with the loop. Every time when comes to element, one element, I am going to be add that element to the value of that current element. Guys, understand this one? Yes. So after the entire for loop comes completed, then only I am going to print the sum. Right, guys? This is the actual algorithm. How I am going to be implement this one, guys? I am going to be take like this int sum equal to 0. We have to take for loop. Guys, for loop, what I have to take here? I value is 0 until how many times I want to rotate, I mean, I want to move array dot length I plus plus. Here every time I want to add that current element array of I. Guys, understand this one, guys? After loops completed, I'm going to print the sum value. Guys, it's maybe easy, guys. Very easy. But I will tell you the one thing. Now you can understand why the basics is important. Let's suppose I want to find a maximum in array. Guys, what does mean my maximum, guys? Maximum means which is bigger element, right, guys? What does mean by minimum, guys? Minimum means which is a smaller element. Guys, understand this one? So while solving, if you want to find the maximum element or minimum element, what you have to do, guys? Let's suppose I have given a one array here. Let's suppose array here given 1, 4, 10, 3, 2, 20. Guys, what is the bigger element here? Maximum element is 20. But we want to find that element, whether it's 20 or not, we want to find. How we can check the element is a bigger one or not? If you want to, guys, try to remember this one. This is very important thing, guys. If you want to find the maximum value, initially you have to initialize with that is minimum value, guys. Where is the integer? In integer, there will be the one minimum value, that is the predefined. We have to, if you want to find the maximum value, we want to initialize with the minimum value. Guys, this is very important, guys. If you want to find the minimum value, initially we have to initialize with maximum value. Guys, we are going to be used, this one is a number of times in many problems we are going to be used this one. So try to remember that thing. If you check, if you want to find the maximum value, you have to take the integer dot minimum value. If you want to check the minimum value, you have to check integer dot maximum value. Okay, guys. If you want to check the maximum value in an array, what should I do, guys? I have to take a one loop, for loop. Here int I equal to what I have to take? 0. Why I have to take 0, guys? Because I have to check from the 0 and up to what level I have to check? Less than n array dot length. Guys, understand how I am taking these conditions, guys? Guys? Okay, guys. We already know if you want to get the element of the current index, how we going to be get? Array of I. Right, guys? If array of I is a bigger than maximum element, what does it mean, guys? That means this current element is a bigger than maximum. So what will be the maximum, guys? Maximum of array of I. Guys, understand this one? Okay, let's check this one. Here we have a elements 1, 4, 10, 3, 2, 20. Okay, guys. Now what we have taken initially maximum, we have taken integer dot minimum value. Let's suppose that value will be, maximum value will be in some minuses, minus last value something, that will be in minuses. It will start with the minus. So when we doing the iteration, what will happen? Int I equal to 0. So I is now here, guys. We know the indexes, guys. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I less than array dot length I plus plus. Guys, now what is the I value, guys? Here I value 0. I less than of array dot length. So 0 less than 6 is true or false? True. So that's why it comes inside. What is the inside, guys? If condition is there. What is the if condition? If array of I is greater than max, now max will be array of I. Guys, here I am going to take the variable like this, guy, memory space I am going to take like this. Okay, guys, initially some minus value is there. Now, when it comes to 0, what will happen? It comes here. Let's check array of 0. What is the array of 0, guys? 1. So, 1 is greater than the maximum value. What is the last updated maximum value? It's minuses. The minus, always 1 is a bigger than minus value, right? So, that's why what will happen? The max equal to array of I. That means 1 value. So, what will happen, guys? Max equal to now 1. Guys, understand? Now it comes end of the for loop. So again it is going to be here, it is going to be increment the value. Initially I value here 0, it is going to be increment by 1. Now what will happen? I value is 1. So I comes to here. Right, guys? Here 1 less than 6, true or false? It's true. That's why it comes inside. Again here going to be check this if condition. Array of I. What is the array of I, guys? I value here 1. So array of 1 means 4. 4 greater than max. What is the last updated of the max here? 1. Is true or false, guys? 4 greater than 1. Is it true? That's why it comes here. What will happen? Max equal to array of I. What is the array of I here? Array of 1. That means 4. So maximum value is going to be updated with the 4. Now maximum value will be 4. Guys, understand this one, guys? So next what will happen? Again I value is going to be increment. Now I value is 2. So I value is going comes to here. Here I value now 2. Again it is a true. 2 less than 62. It will comes here is again true. Array of I is 10 now. 10 greater than max. Max is a 4. So it is true. So that's why it comes here. Max equal to array of I. What is the array of I value, guys? Array of 2. 2 means 10. So maximum value is now 10. It is going to be increment 10. Now check, guys. It is true. Again it comes I plus plus. It's I plus plus. Here now I value 2. Now what will happen, guys? I value is 3. It will comes to here. So guys, check, guys, what will happen in this case. Array of I, what is the I value here? 3. Array of 3 value 3. 3 greater than max. What is the maximum value here? 10. But array of value is 3. 3 greater than 10 is true or false? It is a false. So that's why it won't go inside. So that's why maximum value is not going to be updated here. Is 10 only. It will comes. It not goes inside the if loop. It will comes out. So again for loop is comes here. Guys, check, guys. Here two conditions is there. One is the condition of the if condition. Here it belongs to the for. Another condition is this one. This is belongs to only if. It is not belongs to for. Let's suppose if this if condition is false, it will comes out of this if condition only. It will comes here, but it's still inside the for loop. Most of the new guys will confuse here only. Here the for loop related condition is here. This condition is related to if. This is part of inside the if, inside the for. Guys, understand this one. Most of the new guys is going to be confused here only. I hope you clear that one. Okay. Now what will happen here? I plus plus. Now I is a 3. It is going to be increment here. It will comes here. Now it is going to be checked array of I. What is the I value? Is it 2? 2 greater than 10. True or false? It's a false. Again it comes here. I plus plus. I value is now 5. 5. Guys, 5 less than 6. True or false? It is true. That's why it comes here. Array of I means array of 5. Array of 5 means 20. Guys, 20 greater than 10. True or false? It is true. That's why it comes here. Max equal to array of I. What is the maximum value, guys? Maximum equal to array of I. Array of value will be 20. That 20 value going to be stored in a max. Now here 20. Now what will happen, guys? Again it will come to here. I value is going to be increment by 1. I value before 5. Now it's 6. 6 greater than 6. True or false, guys? It is a false. What it is false? It is a for loop is false. That's why it comes out of the for loop. It will comes here. Let's suppose we are printing the here maximum value. What will be maximum value is going to be print? What is the last updated value in the year? 20. That 20 is going to be print. Guys, understand this one, guys? This is the very base, guys. But you have to understand this one. There are the lot of questions in future like let's suppose subarray maximum sum of given array and given some window size k, subarray maximum. These are like this is question related to dynamic programming. This question is related to sliding window technique. Guys, these are the little difficult ones. But what is the base to solve this one? To solve this one, this is the base. This is the base. Maximum. This is the base. So that's why don't skip the base classes. I mean, you may easy base things are very easy always. But in a real time implement, if you want to implement the medium level or hard level things, we have to very good at basic level. So that's why only we are going to be solve this one. This is the dynamic programming question. It is here we are using K algorithm. It is very easy if you know how we are going to be find the maximum value. If you know, we are going to be solve this one very easily. If you know how to solve, if you know the find the maximum value, we can easily find the this one. Guys, understand why I am taking so much of time in the basics. This is the reason, guys. Okay, guys, fine. Guys, you have to do one thing, guys. You have to maintain separate notes, guys. It is always better. Because when I'm telling the one problem, let's suppose I will tell you one example, guys. Guys, I hope everyone has a LeetCode account. LeetCode account. Let's suppose LeetCode. Let's suppose there is a one question if I given you. Let's suppose this is the one question. Sequence solutions. Guys, when it comes to here, there you can see one thing called a similar topics. So when you are going, this is the one base case, guys, basic question. So here it comes to here, you can see there are some medium level questions. Medium level questions, number of matching subsequence, shortest way to form a string, append. These are the medium level questions. These questions depend on this easy level thing. So guys, always try to understand the basic thing. That is very important. If you know the basic, then only you are going to be solve the medium level questions. Guys, let's suppose I have given a one question. You have to go to LeetCode and check the question. After that, you have to come the similar question section. Here you will find the similar questions. These medium level questions mostly based on this easier thing only, easier basic thing. Guys, you have to do like that. Then only you will be very strong at basics and you will be going to be solve these questions. Guys, understand, guys? Okay, I am going to be explain that. No need to worry, guys. Guys, here you have to remember one thing, guys. I initially told you while explain the increment and decrement operators. Increment or decrement operators. What I have explained. Let's suppose let's suppose int I equal to 10. Here I plus plus r plus plus I. Guys, what does it mean, guys? Is this part of any equation or it is only single one? It is the single one. At that time, I plus plus means I equal to I plus 1. Check guys, this is the single one or part of any expression. It is a single one. Here also its value I equal to I plus 1. See guys, both are different. When there is a single ones, both are different. In a for loop, you can see guys here, the last one I plus plus r plus plus I, both are same guys. Both are only one. Guys, I hope you clear this. But not the case guys here. It is not that case. We are going to be check that one here. I'm going to be print here. You can see it is going to be start with 0. It's going to be increment by everyone. Let's suppose I have taken here plus plus I plus plus I. Guys, you can see here. Have you seen any difference, guys, here? Why there is no difference? Because this plus plus I is not part of the any expression. It is only single one. Yes, yes. Let's suppose I have taken like this here. Let's suppose I have taken like this, guys. Here I equal to I plus plus. Now it is the part of the expression. Here you can see this is part of the expression. That's why you can see clear difference. Here how many times it's going to be run, guys? It is going to be run number of times. You can see, guys. See, it is going to be run number of times. Because it is part of the expression, so that's why I equal to I plus plus, I equal to I plus plus. That's why it is the post one. So that's why it directly takes the first value after it is going to be increment. So you can see, guys, it is going to be run number of times. Because here I value is always 1 only. That's why it's sorry, I value is always 0 only. That's why it's going to be run number of times. Now I am going to be take another one here. I equal to plus plus I. Guys, you can see the clear difference, guys, here. Guys, you can see it is only runs up to 9 only. It prints up to 9. I hope you understand, guys, what is the main difference. Let's suppose it is a part of the expression. We have to check the pre or post. But if it is not the part of the any expression, guys, then both will be same. Pre or post will be same. I hope you guys very clear on this. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. These are very basic to implement the next things. Guys, the next one, I'm slowly going to the actual problems, guys. These are the basics, and these basics are enough actually. Okay, guys. Here, just I want to find a element. I have given one array. Let's suppose I have given one array with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Guys, I want to find an array, find an element. Let's suppose that element is given as a, let's suppose 60. Let's suppose 60. How to do that one, guys? How to do that one? Let's suppose here they have given already array, right? So we have to start with 0 to I less than array dot length. array dot length, here I plus plus. So what we have to do every time? Every time we have to check that element array of I equal to equal. Let's suppose it is that, let's suppose I have a variable target equal to 60. Let's suppose equal to target. If I find the element, let's suppose I'm looking for the some element. Let's suppose I am looking for the 30. Let's suppose I am looking for the 30. So when it comes to 0, it is going to be checked true or false. No, it's not true. That's why it's going to be again increments 1, not true. When it comes to second index, what will happen, guys? Array of I equal to target is true. Guys, when we found the element, if you still want to continue or if you still want to break, if you found the element, then what is the need of to such other elements? That is no need. So when you find the element, you have to just comes out of the loop. Guys, this is the very important, guys. These type of things we are using most frequently in the problems. Guys, understand, guys, this is why I am not going to check all the elements, because I found the element here at the second index, I found the element. So that's why no need to go for it, check for the other elements. Guys, have you understand, guys, how I am going to be check this one? This is very basic and very important, guys. You have to remember one thing here. When if I find the element, then no need to check for the other things. Let's suppose I have passed in an exam. Should I write the exam again? No need to do, right? The same way here. Array I equal to target. So that means I found the element. Then no need to check for the other elements, guys. This is very important thing, guys. Very basic, and this thing we are going to be used most frequently and most number of times. Okay, guys. The next basic question is, guys, I want to reverse an array. Reverse an array. Yeah, the time complexity. Check, guys, how much time it is going to be checked. It is going to be done. The worst case is O of n times. Guys, understand this one? Okay. We have to reverse an array. Guys, before going to be this problem, I want to tell you one thing. There is two elements as given. Let's suppose int a is 10, int b equal to 10. I want to swap these elements. I mean, swap these variables. Swap a, b. That means if I print b here, here b value 20. I want it's supposed to print 10. If I print a value, it's supposed to print 20. That means I want to swap these two things. Guess how we are going to do that one? Guys, this swap operation we can perform in two ways. Let's suppose this is the one example, guys. A equal to a plus b. Guys, check what is the here a value, b value. We have known a value is 10, b value 20. Here what I am doing is a equal to a plus b. That means 10 plus 20. Right, guys? That means what? A will be 30 here. So now a value will be 30. 30. Now what I have to do? I want to find the b element. B equal to a minus b. Now check, guys, what is the a value here? A value is not 10, guys, here. We have to, if you want to use the a value, we have to check last updated value. What is the last updated value here, guys? 30. So here, what will happen, guys, here? 30 minus, what is the b value? B value is 20. B value is 20. What does it mean? It is a 10. So B value is 10. So this value is 10 now. Let's see guys, we got a B value as A. But what about the A now? A equal to again A minus B. Guys, what is the A value guys here? What is the last updated value here? A value 30. 30 minus what is the B last updated value? 10. 10. So what will happen guys? 30 minus 10 which will be 20. So A going to be 20. Here you guys check. A value will be 20. If you after this operation, if you going to be print A and B, what will print there? A is going to be print the 20, B is going to be print the 10. Guys, this is very, very important, guys. This swap operations, we are going to be use most of the medium level and difficult level questions, guys. Guys, understand this one, how we are going to swap the two variables. This is the first approach to swap the variables. What are the second approach? What is the second approach? Guys, for the particular variables, only I am talking about the two variables, int A and int B, not for this entire array. If you want to swap the two variables, I will take the one separate variable, extra variable, I will call it as a temp. In the temp, what will do guys? A value I am going to store. Temp value is going to be stored. Initially, A value is 10, B value is 20. Now, what will happen to temp, guys? Temp equal to A. So, what will happen? What value of the temp? Temp will be 10. Guys, understand this one? Now, guys, you have to understand one thing. While you are doing the swapping operation using the third variable, you have to remember one thing, guys. Here already you have stored the A value. So that's why you have to next you have to take other variable to the A. What is the other variables here? B. Here B. So that means B value is going to be stored in A. Here B equal to, sorry, here A equal to B. What is the B guys here? 20. So A is going to be 20. Guys, understand this one, how I have done? How I have done? Guys, we can do in a multiple ways, guys. Not only A and B, A by B, we can use in a different ways. Now equal to B. Now we have already swapped A value. What is the pending? B equal to temp, guys. You have to remember, guys. Now what will happen? B equal to temp. Temp means 10. Temp means 10. Guys, this is a very important. Don't confuse this one. That you have to do one thing, guys. You have to always remember this notation. If you are confusing while swapping the variables, you have to remember this notation. First variable which we have stored in a third variable, the next we have to take that variable. I have taken temp equal to A. So next one what will be? A equal to B. What will be the next one? B equal to temp. You have to remember this one, guys. Most frequently we are going to use this one. Guys, understand? We are going to be solved in a different ways, guys. Not only these two ways, there are the number of ways we can do this. Okay, these two are important. Mainly, I am going to be use this approach. This approach I am going to be used in a while solving the problems. Guys, understand, guys? Okay, guys. Okay, now comes to the actual problem. What is the actual problem? I have given one array. Let's suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to reverse this array. Guys, what is the different ways we can do? Guys, you have to remember one thing. Every problem can solve in different ways, guys. Every problem may have different solutions. So, no need to stick to one solution, guys. If you are doing lead code, you may find different solution for same question. So try to understand the different patterns. So that every pattern we are going to be using some different problem. So don't don't try to learn only one problem for one method. Don't do like that, guys. Okay, guys. I am doing the normal approach here. I want to reverse an array. I am just doing the normal approach. So what I have to do? I am taking the new array. I am taking the new array. Guys, try to understand, guys, why I am doing this one. You will let you know after this my explanation. I am taking the new array. I am going to create the new array with size of actual array dot length. So one array, new array I have been created. New array equal to new of int of array length. So I have to copy the every element to here. But in which order? Starting to end or ending to start? Guys, as of now, what we have done? We have started from the 0, we are going to the end. Because our requirement is go in this way, start to end. But here the requirement is back, front, not a front to back, guys, last to first. That's why I have taken here for loop int I equal to array dot length -1. Guys, have you understand why I have taken -1? Initially, I have told you what is the last element of the array. Let's suppose there is a three elements, 0, 1, 2. What will be the last index, guys? 3 minus 1, because the array size is 3, 3 minus 1. That's why I have taken array length dot 1. Guys, understand this one, guys? Next, what will do? Up to what level I want to check? Up to where? The index is here now. I have to check up to 0. Up to 0. So I have to check the condition means I less than or equal to 0. Guys, understand how I have taken? Before what I have taken, I have started with 0. I have taken I less than array of length. Because I want to start from 0, I want to check for the last element, last index. But here my requirement comes from the last to 0. That's why I have taken this one. The condition every time elements supposed to be greater than or equal to 0. Guys, what I have to take? Every time I have to take decrement by 1. Guys, I hope you understand why I have taken this one. Guys, check guys here. Guys, here I want to just store the elements. So array of guys here temp array of guys what I supposed to give here? What I supposed to give here? Guys, here we need to give, let's suppose here the last index in this new array supposed to be the first index. First index. How we calculate that first index, guys? First index, how we are going to be calculate? Let's suppose this array length dot minus n. Guys, understand this one, how I'm going to do that? Let's suppose I here, because I is array length -1. Guys, let's suppose the size of the array, let's suppose 4. I want to get the fourth value is going to be, third value is going to be stored in a 0th index. How we are going to be do that, guys? Array dot length. Array, what is the array dot length here? 4. 4 minus I value, starting value, what does it mean? 3. 3 minus 1. What does it mean, guys? 4 minus 4, it will be 0. Guys, understand why I am taking this one? Array dot length dot I minus dot 1. Because when I is the last one, it is going to be 0. Guys, understand this one? I hope you understand, guys. So how the values is going to be stored, guys? Let's suppose I value is 5. In the temporary array, it is going to be index of 0. I value is 4, it is going to be 1. Guys, understand, guys? It's a 3 value is going to be 2. 2 value is going to be 3. And 1 value is going to be 4. And 0, 1 will be 5. Guys, understand this one? Guys, what will be the time complexity and space complexity of this program, guys? Guys, please let me know what is the time complexity and space complexity of this program. Yes, time complexity will be O of n, space complexity of O of n. Why space and time complexity is O of n? When input size increases, other parameters also increasing, like time is also increasing, extra space also increasing. So that's why it is a O of n, O of n. I hope you understand. Guys, in a problem, this is the very easy problem, guys. So what you may ask, you should not use extra space. That means you have to do in a O of 1. O of 1. How to do that one? Here time complexity may be O of n, but space complexity you have to use only O of 1. How to do this one, guys? Let's suppose, guys, you have to remember here one thing. I am using the 2 pointers approach. Guys, these 2 pointers we are going to be use this pattern in different ways. 2 pointers pattern. Guys, this is the first pattern I am going to be teach, guys. This is the 2 pointers. This is the 2 pointers. Guys, before I want to tell you one thing. When you have to go for the for loop, when you have to go for the while loop, guys, you can check here every time what are the variables here changing, guys. Let's suppose here every time I value only changing, but other value is always constant here. Comes to before problem, here I value is a constant. I for I value is always changing, but array length is a constant. So when there is only one thing is changed, one pointer, you can say one pointer only changing, you can go for loop. You can go for loop, guys. Guys, this is very important. We are going to be use this 2 pointers in number of questions, guys, medium and hard level questions. So what I have to do when I have to use while loop? There is more than one pointer is changing. Let's suppose in this array, I have taken a start index and end index. I am going to be change every time, every operation. After that, I am going to be increment the array value, decrement the end value. Here 2 pointers are changing, right? So that's why I have taken a while loop. Guys, we can take for loop also, no issues. But if you take the while loop, it's mostly recommended. Recommended. It will be, I can say, good programming practice. Good programming practice. Guys, understand when we are going to go for a while loop, when we are going to be for loop. I hope you guys clear about this one. Fine, guys. Okay, guys. Now check the problem. You have given a one array. Let's suppose 1, 3, 4, 5. So what should be supposed to be output? It's supposed to be reversed. So here first reverse means what, guys? First index is going to be the last index. First index will be going to the last index 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0th index value is going to be stored in a last index. So that means this one, guys, understand this one. And third one, what we have to do? First index going to be stored in a last 2. So 3 will be here. In the same way, 4 and 5. Guys, understand, guys? When I have changed the first index to here, I have swapped the element 5 fifth index to first. Right, guys? If you want to change the second element, what I have done? I have done last two element to the second element. I have swapped the elements. I hope you clear. Fine, guys. Guys, what will happen? What will happen if I continue the loop after I start is greater than n? Guys, I have started here, start index with 0, start index with 0, end index here. After one operation, start will comes here, end will comes here. We supposed to stop here because when comes to the middle point, it is reversed already. This is reversal is already completed. What will happen after also end value is less than string, less than start? What will happen? It's again going to be store its original position. 4 again goes to here. Let's suppose 5 here, guys. If you change now, again it will goes to that original position. So that will value will be 1, 3, 4, 5 only. That's why we have to check the condition. Yes is always less than, and this is the base condition. So that's why we have to take while loop. What is the condition, guys? Start less than end. Guys, understand this one? Guys, understand this one? So what I have to do? I have to do start value going to be stored in end value. End value going to be stored in a start value. What does that operation called? Swap operation. Swap start, swap end. Guys, you know, right, how the swap is going to be happen? This way it is going to be happen. Swap, I have told you right here. Here, I have told you right how it is going to be happen. So here the swap operation is going to be happen like this. Next, what we have to do? Start value going to be increment. End value is going to be decrement. Guys, understand this one? This is the basic main thing of this program, guys. Main logic of this program. Guys, understand this one? This is we called as a two-pointer approach. Two-pointer approach, guys. We are going to be solved tomorrow around like a 5 to 10 questions based on this one. And I am going to be implement the binary search based on the two-pointer approach. Two-pointer approach, guys. And after that, I am going to be explain quicksort also based on the two-pointer approach. These are very important things, guys. These are the very basics to solve the real problems of the arrays, guys. After once I completed these things, I will start caching. Yes, one by one. First arrays, after that strings, after that we are going to be use matrix after hashing. Those are going to be explained one by one. Instead of the hashing also we can go, if we have a counting sort is there. Instead of the hashing, only for arrays we are going to be use the counting sort. Let's suppose I have given there is a one input array. Let's suppose 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you want to count the elements, how many times 1 is there? 3 times, 2 also 3 times, again 3 also 3 times. For this one, we are going to be use counting sort. I am going to be explain instead of the hashing. I am going to be explain counting sort. While I am going to be explain hashing, at the time I will explain why counting sort is not suitable. What is the limitations of the counting sort? I'm going to be explain while explaining about hashing. So no need to worry, guys. So this is the end of the session today. I hope you understand these basics. Tomorrow try to like revise these all the things comes with that one. So tomorrow I'm going to be solve the more number of questions. At least I'm going to be solve at least 5 to 7 questions, guys, in a 90 minutes time. I'm based on these basics only. What today I have explained, based on these basics only, I'm going to be explained. Those are slowly I'm going to be comes into the actual questions. First, I'm going to be explain about 2 pointers. Then I'm going to be explain about sliding window techniques, sliding window, then changed binary search related questions. There are a lot of things also there. These patterns also I'm going to be explained by from tomorrow onwards. So today basics is very important, guys. Based on that basics only, we are going to be explain other questions. Guys, is there any other queries, guys? Please let me know, guys. Guys, I can assure one thing. If you follow consistently my classes, if you practice well, you can easily clear the second round, guys, second and third round easily. You can solve at least 4 questions, out of 5 questions. If they given 6 questions, you can solve 5 questions. If they've given 7 questions, you can solve 6 questions. So if you do like this now, you will be ahead of others, guys. You will be given more priority. If your communication weak also, nobody will check that one because you are already good at programming. Developer role means they will check only programming. So communication is not that much enough as for product based companies like Joho or some other companies. Okay, guys. I hope you understand. You guys, do you have any other queries, guys? Please let me know. I'm going to the end this session. Guys, please let me know, guys. Guys, one thing I want to tell you before, guys, you have to create the accounts for this website, guys. First one is the lead code. Second one is a hacker rank. Hacker rank. And third one is hacker at. Correct. Hacker at. You have to create this one. Once you create, you will see there are a lot of problems. You are going to be solve those problems. So you will be easily in different companies will gives you directly from these things, guys. Hacker rank and hacker rank. So you can easily solve the questions. So that's why I'm telling. I have doubts. Time complete. Okay, fine. Okay, guys. Do you have any other queries, guys? Please let me know. Guys, please let me know. I'm going to be end this session soon. Guys, I'm going to be create a YouTube channel by this weekend, and I'm going to be upload this time complexity and space complexity video, guys. No need to worry. And that first round questions also I have explained to you guys. For those also I'm going to be explained. No need to worry, guys. Guys, any other queries, guys? Please let me know. I'm going to the end this session. Okay, guys, fine. Thank you, guys.